Hey everybody, this is continuation of the Permastun build. Hopefully you've already seen the 78 map Dominus. This is going to be a full Atziri run. Just so you know, I'm not going to clear the whole area, and just FYI, I may die. Vol is probably the hardest part of this fight. I've also not done this since the beginning of Rampage. So we'll see how this goes. Actually, I want to go ahead and grab one more gem. I tend to run haste whenever I fight Atziri, just to give me a little bit more move and attack speed. Get out of the way of some of her skills pretty quick. So I'm running Hatred, Herald of Ash, and Vitality here. I have 83 mana unallocated, and as you can see, I'm just holding the button down. No problem keeping my mana up. But I'll just keep max charges and run through all these enemies. A little bit of desync here, clear out this area. As I said, the vowels are kind of difficult. This build, while it deals a decent amount of damage, it's not really designed to kill these two enemies at this exact same time. So I'm going to basically stun lock one of them. The other one should, use a spell and then go underground. Hopefully by that time I'll have this one down to almost nothing, and then I'll switch it up. Well, that sucked. So I'll get him down to really low, and then I'll switch back over to the other one. So hopefully I can get this guy down and kill him, and the other one will pop up right next to me, almost. Yep. That's what I thought was going to happen. Kind of out of practice with these guys, so probably could have maneuvered that a little bit better, but I'm not just your normal guy here. So we have the Val down. This is probably the most difficult part of farming Atziri. Rush through this next area pretty quick. Stop and cast a ground slime every once in a while just to keep charges up. This area, whenever I was on top of my game, I never even really cast a portal. I'm going to go ahead and cast one now, but I don't think I should have any problems with these guys. So the order here is Cycloner, Dual Striker, and then the Quill Rain girl. So I'll just rush them. And I lock one down. You can see the other ones really can't do anything to me. It's going to spread some chaos on the ground, so I'll move this guy over this way. And again, you know, this is some of the hardest fights for many builds. And with this girl, she's going to proc my Immortal Call over and over again. But since these little enemy guys keep coming out, I can stun them. However, the Quill Rain girl, because she's the final one up, cannot be stunned. She becomes unwavering. But again, you know, there you go. All three of them basically face tanked. So now we're on to the third part. Just jump into some enemies and build up some charges. And here we are at Atziri. So, for consistency's sake, I said that I used to run haste. I'm just going to go ahead and take a dexterity node to be able to run haste. So here I tend to switch out hatred and vitality, and I'm going to run haste and purity of fire. I'm actually going to turn off Herald of Ash just to give me a little bit more mana, just in case. I don't know if it's going to be an issue. And I'm going to swap out my move speed with a Ruby Flask. Throw up a portal. I think we're good to go. Well, I just turned it off, so I gotta wait for my mana again. Alright. So, here we go. Gonna go fight Atziri. Actually, you know what? I forgot to switch to my gems. Stun and multi-strike, or stun and endurance charge on melee stun come out. Multi-strike and weapon elemental damage go in. DPS, it's not as high as it was that I posted because I wasn't running haste. So this is fast attack versus Atziri. And of course my ground slam. So we'll just knock her down a bit, run out of the way. Storm calls are fine. And first mirror form. So in this is where I find the Flame Blaster. Try to stay out. Find the Flame Blaster, and you can stun her. See, I just canceled her Flame Blast. So I can just stun her, not die, hopefully. So, again, you can stun the split forms, but you can't stun this form. Standard staying away during the storm calls. This part is the part that I think this build will have trouble doing in Uber, because it has trouble doing it in this. Multi-strike, since you can't really target a certain area, is kind of inefficient unless your positioning is real good, or you know they're not coming from all sides, which they are in this particular one. Granted, it's not too big of a deal because you knock her down real fast. health goes down pretty quickly. Her spears don't really do anything. I know that's a big issue with some, oh, second phase. That's a big issue with some ES builds. This one doesn't really have any problems with that. Flame Blaster again. And again, because I'm stunning Atziri, if I had Endurance Charge on stun equipped, I would be gaining Endurance Charges from her. Oh, she's healing up again. I said this part could be more efficient with the build. This is where maybe Spec Throw could be utilized, but I am pure stun, so all I got's Ground Slam. Said that haste helps in situations like that where you're just got to get out of the way real quick. So this should be your last split form. Again, you find the Flame Blaster over here. Cancelled. And that's her last split form, so here we go. Just knock her down. Good thing I have Blood Magic on my Leap Slam. It's out of mana there. And she's dead. There we go. Mortal Rage and a Flask. There we go. That is Atziri Permastun. Thanks for watching.